The horizon is burning, the night runs red with the shadows of enemies, the whispers of dread. They came from the sea, they came for our throne, to turn every temple and palace to stone. I stood on the ramparts, my city behind, the heat of the desert, the dust in the wind. My ancestors watching from valleys of gold, a story of fire about to be told. Rise like the sun over Giza's crown. We will not falter, we will not bow down. With the strength of the lion, the sting of the hawk, through the valley of shadows the Pharaoh shall walk. Rise my witness, rise my shield. The sands every empire shall yield. I call for the chariots, I call for the brave, to find either glory or a warrior's grave. We charge through the dunes like a river of flame. Every strike of my sword was a shout of my name. The sky turned to amber, the gods joined the fight, transforming our darkness to blinding gold light. I see the cold flashing, I see the invaders crashing. The sand drinks the blood of the fallen and vain. The lion is roaring, the king breaks the chain. For Egypt, for glory, for eternity. Like the sun over Giza's crown, we will not falter, we will not bow down. With the strength of the lion, the sting of the hawk, through the valley of shadows the Pharaoh shall walk. Like the sun over Giza's crown, we will not falter, we will not bow down. With the strength of the lion, the sting of the hawk, through the valley of shadows the Pharaoh shall walk. The sands are silent, the sun remains. Eternal is the king who broke the chain. The banners are torn and the fires are cold. I sit on a mountain of silver and gold, but silence is heavy, a crown made of thorn. In the hall of the kings where the shadows are born, I traded the sunlight for walls made of stone. Now I am the master of nothing alone. Oh, heavy's the head that wears the lie, under a crimson and broken sky. I built an empire on ashes and bone, but I'm just a ghost on a hollow throne. Iron and blood, mercy for God. Long is the winter that's written in shadow and shame. Break the crown, burn the throne, reap the seeds that the tyrant has sown. No more glory, no more light, only the black of a kingdomless night. Oh, heavy's the head that wears the light under a crimson and broken sky. I built an empire on ashes and bone, but I'm just a ghost on a hollow throne. The iron is rusting, the winter is here. Forgive me.
White is the mountain, white is the sky, where the wounded crows go to die. I found a light in the cedar trees, falling down on my trembling knees. The sliding door open without a sound, no footprints left on the frozen ground. She sat by the fire, a shadow in white, weaving the dreams of a long winter night. Click clack, the loom is singing, silver needles the pain is bringing. She weaves the silk, she weaves the bone in a house of paper all alone. Don't look at the threads, don't ask for the price. The weaver's heart is made of My wounds are closing, my strength returns, while the incense stick slowly burns. But her skin is fading like morning mist, by the ghost of a winter demon kiss. I peered through the screen in the dead of the night, and my blood turned cold at the terrible sight. No silk on the spoon, no thread in her hand, just house of paper all alone. The snow is falling. The loom is still. Only the wind on the lonely hill.
Where the cold winds cry, I'll walk through the ruins under a leaden sky. The maps are all faded, the legends are old, of a light in the heavens, a story untold. Silver fire, shine through the gray, lead the lost wanderer, find me a way. One last ember in the hollow of night, I'm the last of the seekers, reaching for light. My boots are of iron, my heart is of stone. In a world made of whispers, I'm walking alone. The gods have all vanished, the embers are cold, but I carry the lantern, a soul to be sold. Through the mist, through the fear, the celestial glow is drawing near. Oh, silver fire, shine through the gray, lead the lost wanderer, find me a way. One last ember in the hollow of night, I'm the last of the seekers, reaching for light.
softly, stranger, on the velvet moss. Leave your gold behind, it is no loss. The path is twisting like a serpent's spine into the shadow of the ancient pine. And don't speak a word, don't break the spell, or ring the silence like a funeral bell. The eyes are watching from the birchen bark, waiting for a whisper in the dark. Oh, hush now, hush, don't say a word, or you'll be trapped just like a bird. The forest takes what it can find, it steals your voice and it steals your mind. Forget your face, forget your name. To the woods, we are the same. I saw a face trapped in the oak tree skin, a wooden mouth creating a silent din. He tried to warn me with a twisted hand. Run back, oh traveler, to the mortal land. But I was proud, I laughed out loud. I didn't see the gathering cloud. I shouted out, I said my name. The branches moved, the shadows came. My feet represent roots, my skin turns gray. I cannot leave, I have to stay, 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 stay. Oh, hush now, hush, don't say a word, or you'll be trapped just like a bird. The forest takes what it can find, it steals your voice and it steals your mind. Forever now I sleep, I sleep.
The dust is dancing on the devil's floor, right through the gates of a broken door. The clock on the tower stopped at noon, under the gaze of a blood-red moon. No dog barking, no children at play, just the sound of the world riding away. My horse is tired and my water is low, in a town where the shadows grow. Oh, run from the silence, run from the past. The shadow you cast is growing too fast. You sold your luck for a silver bullet, now the trigger is cold and you gotta pull it. a shallow grave and a long release. I walked in. I walked into the saloon, the air was stale. A skeletal barman poured me an ale. He asked for a coin that I didn't possess. He smiled like a man in a deep distress. We've waited for you, the whispers began, to finish the game that your father began. Draw, draw! The clock starts to tick. The air is heavy and the smoke is thick. 6 shots ringing in the hollow night, fighting the ghost in the pale moonlight. Run from the silence, run from the past. The shadow you cast is growing too fast. You sold your luck for a silver bullet. Now the trigger is cold and you gotta pull it. The town is gone, just sand and bone. Riding on forever alone. Stairs are cold and rusted in the tower of the broken and the dead. For 40 years the stone I've trusted, with a heavy heart and a soul of lead. The lantern burns with a ghostly blue, searching the fog for a glimpse of you. Wait for the tide, wait for the storm, wait for the ghost of a lover's form. The ocean is deep, the ocean is wide, but there's no place for a soul to hide. Oh, keep the light burning, keep the light tall, until the stars and the heavens fall. Salt has eaten the skin of my face, a prisoner of this lonely place. Your ship went down in the devil's teeth, into the silence of the reef beneath. But every night I strike the spark, shadow from the dark. Heave away, the anchor is broken. Heave away, the curse is spoken. The light, it must not die under the weight of a weeping sky. Wait for the tide, wait for the storm, wait for the ghost of a lover's form. The ocean is deep, the ocean is wide, but there's no place for a soul to hide. The oil is gone, the wick is dry. Still I wait. The gas lamp flicker on the cobblestone street. The fog is a blanket for the beggars and fleet. London is sleeping under soot and under grime, ignoring the rhythm of the church bells chime. I lost my way searching for a familiar door, but the city shifted like never before. Then I saw a glimmer in the alleyway deep, where the shadows and the secrets like to creep. Oh, follow the light, the pretty green light. It burns so cold in the dead of the night. The lantern man walks with a heavy, slow tread, leading the living to the land of the dead. Don't take his hand, don't look in his eye, or you'll walk in the mist until the day that you die. He wears a tall hat and a coat made of smoke. He doesn't say a word, he doesn't tell a joke. He raises his lantern, swinging to and fro, hypnotizing souls with a sickly glow. Come here, it whispers without making a sound. There's peace in the river where the lost are found. The fog is too thick, I can't find the street. The water is rising around my feet. The lantern is closer, I see his face, a hollow skull in a forgotten place. Turn back before it's too late. Oh, follow the light, the pretty green light. It burns so cold in the dead of the night. The lantern man walks with a heavy, slow tread, leading the living to the land of the dead. The
silverfish play. The colony dives in the blue and the gray. But I turn my back to the salt and the shore. I don't want the huddle, I don't want the roar. A mountain of ice, a giant of white, is calling my name in the pale winter light. The ice is a mirror, the sky is a void. The bridges behind me are all but destroyed. They call me to turn, they tell me to stay, but my heart is a compass that points only one way. The ancient mountains will keep. I'm walking away. I'm finding my way. Left, right, the rhythm of breath, a dance between life and a beautiful death. The wind is my cloak, the snow is my bed, with dreams of the cosmos inside of my head. Higher and higher, further from home, a king on a mountain forever alone. Step by step through the desert of frost, finding the peace that the world has lost. No hunger, no fear, just the silence so deep. The mountains are mine to keep. 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 A tiny black dot in the infinite white. Good night.